Passion Education Network.
It's Passion Education Network PEN. As in the previous class, we have completed the chapter Linear Graphs and Simultaneous Linear Equations. In today's class, we're going to start a new chapter named the Pythagoras Theorem. As you can see here is a right angle triangle and where the sides A, B and C. So, and in this right angle triangle, the side C is right angled. The angle C is right angle, meaning it has 90 degree. It is a 90 degree angle. So as we can see here, the side opposite to C is AB. So the side opposite to a 90 degree angle is called a hypotenuse, and the hypotenuse is the longest side of a triangle. So it's the hypotenuse and it is the longest side of the triangle. So what is a Pythagoras theorem? A Pythagoras theorem is the Pythagoras theorem conclude that the square of the length of a hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the remaining both sides of the triangle. So remaining both sides of the triangle. So the formula of Pythagoras theorem is H2 equals to B2 plus P2. H2 is the hypotenuse square. It's the H side. So it means that Pythagoras theorem in Pythagoras theorem it is concluded that the square of hypotenuse is equal to the squares of remaining two sides. So base is this side and perpendicular is this side. The Pythagoras theorem can be only used on right angle triangles. So in today's class we will be solving 5 questions related to Pythagoras theorem. So here is the question number 1. As we can see, here's a right angle triangle here with a right angle on this side. So first of all, we have to identify the hypotenuse. So how can we identify the hypotenuse? First of all, we have to see which side is opposite to the right angle. So A is opposite to right angle triangle and it is unknown. So we have to find the hypotenuse which is A centimeter. So first of all, write the formula H2 equals to B2 plus P2. So H2 is unknown, A square is unknown, then B square which is 21 square plus 20 square. Now A2 equals to the square of 21 is 441 plus the square of 20 is 400. Now we have to add them. Now we have to find the value of A. Now for finding the value of A, we have to remove this square from it. So for removing the square, we have to take a square root of 841, and the square root of 841 will be 29. So the value of A would be 29 centimeter. That's the solution of question number 1. Here is our question number 2. As we can see here is also a right angle triangle. So what's the hypotenuse in this right angle triangle? So the right angle side is here and the opposite side is 39 meter. So 39 meter will be the hypotenuse and we have to find the A meter here. So first of all, write the formula. Then we have to H2 is 39 square equals to base 2 is unknown, and then P square is 15 square. Now we have to square 39 and it will be 1521, 1521. Then it is unknown and plus 15 square will be 225 now. So here it goes, and minus 225. So it will be 1296. Now we have to, for removing the square, we have to take a square root of 1296, and the square root of 1296 would be 36. So the value of A would be 36 meter. That's the answer. Here is our question number 3. It says a triangle MNO is right angled at N with NO equals to 11 centimeter and MO equals to 14.2 meter. Find the length of MN. So the triangle is not given here. So for our ease, we have to draw a right angle triangle. It's up to us. So a right angle triangle. So here, as it is written, the right angle side is N. So here is N, and M and O, and NO equals to 11 centimeter, and MO equals to 14.2 centimeter meter. Now we have to find the length of MN. So for finding the length of MN, we have to write the formula here. So as we have written down the formula, the next step is to see who's the hypotenuse. So as you can see, here is the right angle side, and here is the opposite side of 14.2 meter is the hypotenuse and the longest side of the triangle. So 14.2 square equals to base square, base that's 11 and square, and then plus perpendicular square. So the square of 14.2 is 201.64 equals to 121. That's the square of 11 plus perpendicular square. So 201.4 minus 121 equals to p square. Now mn. So mn is unknown, so we just have to. So after subtracting these values, we will get 80.64. So I have for removing the square from mn or p meter, we just have to take the square of 80.24. So the square of 80.264 is 8.98 meters. So the length of MN would be 8.98 meter. So here is the question, second last question of this class. So as we can see, there are two right angles in the figure, and we have to find the value of QS and SR. First of all, let's find the value of QS. So QS is here. So for finding the value of QS, we will refer to the first right angle triangle, that's here. So hypotenuse will be 53 centimeter because it's the opposite of the right angle side. So H2 equals to B2 plus P2. 53 square equals to what's base? So base is the QS, which is unknown, and then 45 square. 52 square is equals to 2809 equals to QS plus 2025. So now we just have to subtract these values. So after subtracting these values, we will get 789. So we have to take the square root of 784, and then the value of QS would be 28 centimeter. Now for the value of SR, So for the value of SR, we would be referring to the second right angle triangle. So as we know the value of QS, it will be easy for finding the answer. Equals to then P square. Then the hypotenuse of this is 30 equals to SR, that's unknown, and plus 28 square, 900, then SR, and then 784, that's the square of 28. Now we have to subtract that. We will get the SR. Now SR equals to 116, and SR, the square root of 116 would be 10.77 centimeter. We have solved this question. So here's our last question. As you can see here in the last question, there is an isosceles triangle, and in the isosceles triangle, the sides of this are the same, so it will be 9.6 meter as well. So as you can see here, if we divide the isosceles triangle into two equal parts, we will get two right angle triangles. So we have to find the TH. So we can either find it by that triangle or that triangle. It doesn't affect your answer at all. So we are given with a base, but it's the total base of both triangles. So first of all, we have to divide 15.4 by 2 for getting the base of one side, and it would be 7.7. Now we can easily find the value of TH equals to B2 plus P square. Next, 9.6 square equals to 7.7 square plus TH square. Now 9.7 square is equals to 92.1697. Square of 7.7 would be 59.29 plus TH. Now after subtracting that, we will get 32.87. We have to take a square root of it, and the value of TH would be 5.73 centimeter. That was a very easy question. That's for today. In the next class, we will be solving more questions related to this topic. Thank you.